I found the button. You're all alive.
Cousin's mother's dog.
That's rude.
I need a D&D button. That sounds fun.
And in this case, it's a Pathfinder button.
That's true.
Yeah, it's got you there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Summoned. These guys' favourite D&D entirely, because it's not random and wants to kill you.
And it's Pathfinder.
And it's
Pathfinder. What's D&D?
Well, it's Pathfinder.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of D&D.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Quick reminder of what happened last time, in case you weren't there. Basically, these guys, well, three of these guys, went down to hell. It was hashtag bad times. And after some shenanigans with the door, one seeing the future, one seeing a bunch of angry zombie men, one seeing a giant clockwork monster, and a free wish going backwards. They've all ended up in their favourite location, the forest full of horrible nightmare spiders! Yay! It's their favourite location! He says lying.
Leave a terrible review for hell.
It's going to have a terrible Yelp score.
Yeah, you just see, like, from owner underneath your goes, hey, you came here.
Place was terrible. Comment. Good.
Exceedingly hot.
Excellent. We'll turn up.
Thank you so much for your feedback. I appreciate it. Nice words.
We'll turn it up.
Getting compliments from our customers.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Cool. So, what did I fucking write? When you can read your own...
just gibberish.
when you can't read your own writing, everyone.
Yeah.
That's because that's the last episode.
That's why I typed mine up, so I don't have to read your handwriting.
No, it was literally the last episode. That's why I couldn't read it. It wasn't the stuff I had planned.
They're like temporally locked after that day. After that day happens, completely deciphered.
You're like, why were you fucking hit? No, we're not. We're not there. Because I read Horse Slide and I went, they're not there.
That's not in the script.
Wait a minute, that's not in the script. Who wrote this? Cool. Right. So, can I get a perception from Prod, Wyatt, and Johnson, please? So I've incorrectly been calling you John. I only realised. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I've got their dice rolls off to the side. That's why I'm looking this way. I'm not being rude. Promise.
No, I don't believe it.
Can I get Boo? Can you roll yours, please? And would you read it?
Give me a second.
I just don't believe it.
But it's right here. But it's right. Great. Thanks, Blur.
Exactly. Yeah. He can't prove it.
There you go.
No, I can't. I can't read.
I can't read. That's why we type it up.
But then, how could you read it? But how could you read it if you could? Okay.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Fucking hell. All right. Excellent. All of you. Look around you, and all of your legs are covered in white spiders. And for Wyatt, that's a lot worse.
Because you got 4 of them.
He's got 4 of them.
Double the legs.
He's got double the trouble. Oh, and they're starting to...
just gonna shake them off.
You're going to
like
shake it off. Shake it off.
He's going like a bronc. Yeah. He's going like a buck.
Okay. While all of you sort of however you're dealing with the white spiders, can I get a roll of perception from Javier's, please?
Thing. Where's my perception? There it is. Ooh, that's pretty good. 26.
26? Excellent. That was going to be worse for you. Cool, you just find yourself stuck in a web of trees.
A web of tree?
Yeah, so the trees are made of webs.
Ah.
Oh, good.
All the
Good.
trees are made of webs. They
I take it
are.
I've basically just
Like
come to
that.
consciousness here.
Yeah, you've just sort of woken up here, and you're probably awoken to the sound of neighing and trying to Wyatt getting spiders off his legs.
I look out for a second, see that I am pretty well stuck. However, I have a thing just for this.
Do you? Excellent.
Yeah. I am very slippery prey.
Oh, nice.
So when I attempt to escape using acrobatics or athletics, so I would use my acrobatics first. I reduce the multiple attack penalty if I have to re-roll from -4, -8 to -3 to -6.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I will roll to see if I can sort of
Yes,
reach for
please.
my dagger and start cutting the
Cool.
the old webs.
Just gonna look something up. Okay, that's cool.
So acrobatics, that is a 25.
Yeah, that'll see. You had to be like a 16.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just sort of like start getting my other arm free and then work on the rest of me, and then just as I feel I'm about to fall, I will jump and tuck and roll.
Excellent. All of you obviously see Javier's coming out from a tree after basically being cocooned. What are all of you doing? You're spiders.
I'm bucking my back legs to try and get it off.
I'm staying far away from
John's
Wyatt.
starting to run around in circles.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's actually wise. Back off, guys. Otherwise, you may get kicked in the face.
What?
Javier, you are not covered in spiders, probably because you've just been covered in webs.
Yep.
But you do realise that they're all your friends are covered. What you guys
Yeah.
do?
Bug spray.
I don't have any bug spray. It's not something Javier
it.
really carries.
Introducing bug
I
spray.
really need our pesticide right now.
Emergency bug spray. now for full payments of $39.99.
I can give you. I
Also,
can
how are
do.
the spiders climbing up the cactus? It's what I want to know.
I imagine it's a little bit easier to avoid them when they're not small.
You know, I'm
I'll just play.
gonna try something.
Yes.
How small are the spiders?
Okay, so they're like fine, but there's lots of them.
But there's like lots of
okay,
them.
yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, possibly, but
And like that big, but there's like a million of them.
I am going to light a torch
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh, you're going to try
and just sort of waft it near the spiders, get some heat on them. Not necessarily set them on fire, but make them
just be
retreat
careful
due
you
to the light
don't
and the
burn
heat.
prod.
Ooh. I'm more worried about the forest burning now. I don't know if I
Okay.
actually have any mechanical.
I'm going to roll for their will save to see how well they do on fire. Because I haven't got the information on them, but we're going to roll it anyway. We'll call that. What's it? Yeah, we'll call it like a 15. 19! No! Unwavering.
Ah.
That's a +4. Yeah, so 19 + 4.
Well,
completely unbothered.
tried.
Can
Stick the torch in the ground to put it out.
Can everyone do me a nature check, please?
Sure.
Nature. Yes, I have been writing your stuff down.
Heck yeah.
Your rolls and shit down.
18.
18? Nice.
Also 18.
18, nice.
11.
Oh no.
I got a 21.
21.
Can you please keep rolling like this? This is nice. I like this, Johnson. You're doing good.
I'm not even rolling particularly well. I'm just trained in everything.
I am a
the zombie who's
Yeah.
chaining 19.
So that is a 11, 18, 21. And what did you roll, Obvious?
18.
18. Okay, so only Wyatt fails. Excellent. Wyatt, you have been horrendously bitten by a lot of spiders, and you feel the horrifying sensation to just start running, just off in the distance, just to run. Can you give me an athletics, please? We will say that if you roll under a 15, you are staying stationary. If you do not, you are bolting. Because fight or flight mode. Freezing is not an option. Freezing means more bites. Wyatt, that's from you. Athletics, please.
Athletics.
Got a... Oh, 17.
Ooh.
Oh. Luckily, it was a 15, so you're fine.
Yay.
Bitten to death, but you're fine for now.
Ish.
However, that fire that Javier's had kind of spooked you a little bit, didn't it, bud?
He was worried about being set on fire. You are right.
Yeah, that gave you a nasty spook, didn't it? Can you roll me a will save, please?
Oh man.
Wyatt, will save.
Will save.
Oh, pay attention, Super. Come on.
Come on, Super, pay attention.
30.
I've got a lot.
Nice shot.
Ooh.
30. You managed to resist the venom pouring through your body right now, giving you any sort of sense of fear. However, this might come back to bite you, literally, later on. So keep an eye on that. Right. Okay. Everyone else, you... well, fine. We're done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Golf clap. Oh, yeah,
What's that?
Oh, the snap's like a.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's-
it's like the Sunday polite, like non-louder version
Yeah,
of the clap.
if you go to like any like slam poetry night, no one's
Oh,
clapped.
yeah,
They
yeah,
always
no,
do
no.
the little,
Yeah,
because they want to be respectful of the person in front of them. Because the loud clapping disturbs them. Fucking
Fuck
good.
that, I'll clap it.
That's their fear when the
Yeah.
spiders get a hold of them.
Yeah, people clapping when they're doing slam poetry.
No, their fear is just slam poetry.
That's my fear, not theirs.
Transcends through. Yeah, but that means I have to do slam poetry, and I don't want to do that.
Javier's his new fear, slam poetry.
Fuck, right, hold on.
It's
slam.
Cross new fear as well. Right, and Wyatt's and Johnson.
Prod thought slam poetry cool.
No.
It involves slamming. But,
No, it's
Oh,
so
that's not what slam poetry means.
He was deceived.
yep.
Poetry!
They're all dead. A meteor hits, and you all die.
The summon season 4.
We made it to 4 episodes.
Right, okay, cool. Everyone, can I get everyone else to roll athletics, please? Just to try and start shaking spiders off.
Well, I don't
Yes.
have to. I don't have any on me.
Don't have any on you, so you're fine. It's just well, everyone else. Prod, Wyatt, and Don.
Which is good because athletics is one of my few things I don't have any bonuses to whatsoever.
He'll tell you.
Just gonna say now, the Pathfinder shit rolls are so much more higher than.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you do have to factor that in when obviously like combat and
Yes, I have to factor that in a
and
lot.
DCs and stuff.
You
Yeah.
found that out the hard way, session.
Yeah, I did. I found that out the hard way. I forgot how hard these guys roll.
Again, this is your fault. This is what you have done to us.
Mm-hmm.
But also that means I can throw scarier shit at you now.
Right. But we're also going to
This is
go
all
back
your
to
fault.
D&D at some point.
Yeah.
Like 5e at some point, and we're going to be wondering, I rolled like a 15, that's shit.
Yeah, we're all going to complain when we go back to D&D and we're all like, what the fuck are these rolls?
Yeah.
I want my 30 back.
Exactly.
Yeah. I got a nat 20. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And next campaign is going to be hosted by. Okay.
God, none of us understand him. From 1830-23, cool. Yeah, you all managed to get the white spiders off you very, very quickly. As they are tiny and you're just
Yay!
like rushing off.
Was spider free? Was spider free?
However, you're not bite free. Can everyone make me a fortitude save, please?
Curses! Spoiled again!
You're not bite free.
I am spiderless again.
Yes, finally again. Oh no!
Natural one. With
Oh,
yeah.
oh no! Oh no!
Frenzies.
Wah, wah,
Oh,
wah.
double natural
No.
one.
Yeah, 2 natural
Yeah.
ones.
Oh,
We're plus 12 with that.
it's a
18.
natural one.
So,
Johnson, why?
Damn, what are the odds? What are the odds?
excellent.
Johnson, why? You have broken the circle.
Excellent. Now the fun begins. Okay.
Oh no.
Who rolled the nat ones? Was that Wyatt and Prod?
Yes.
Excellent.
I think I found what my
God.
fear as a player.
Yeah.
My fear is natural one.
Natural ones on a really scary roll.
Mhm.
You two see that the forest is moving you in segments,
Right.
and Johnson and Javier's don't see this. I'll explain to you what you see.
Okay.
As
Excuse me, while I'm just going to go and
That was less
This
dramatic
is
than
as
you
low as
thought
it
it was
can
going to
go.
I was gonna say, is that all the reveal was?
yeah.
be. I was
Should have gone
expecting
lower.
more.
Damn it.
Anyway, so you two see the forest split into 4 segments. You, Javier's, Prod, Wyatt, and your segments are bleeding backwards as the forest starts to regrow around you, and you are led further into the forest. Johnson and Javier's, you just see your friends become cocoons and then go into the ground.
Ah,
Well, that's not good.
Wyatt does take a little longer.
So,
would there be anything I could do?
No, it gets like halfway, they go, oh, it's hot.
Oh yeah, it's taking longer.
You see like a stop and then them going, and then like more spiders have to like try and come up and get the back.
well,
Would I be able?
just,
So
Sink.
in a climbing kit I have, I do have a grappling hook, and since it's taking longer to get Wyatt, would I be able to grappling hook onto the cocoon?
I will call that a DC 35 to do.
Oh, okay. Let me quickly.
Because you don't know if it's real or not. That's half the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You could grapple your friend by accident.
Okay. This is unfortunately athletics, so I can't beat the DC unless I get a natural 20.
You can try it. I'll let you try.
It was a 14. It was one little picture away from a natural 20.
Yeah, no.
One side away, but no.
You just grapple into like a cobweb tree and it just sort of splatters in front of you. By the time you've got your grappling hook out, he's already basically gone to wherever he is in the forest.
oh man, there goes our friends.
And we will come to them too later on. Oh, the fun begins. Well, we'll say fun. The nightmares big start. Yay! Okay.
No.
So
The bad touch.
currently, we'll go to Javier's and Johnson. You two have just seen this. What are you two doing?
So, what now? What now, dude?
Fuck.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Give me a moment.
This guy need to with me.
Okay. I am going to do some interesting stuff.
Mhm.
Obviously I'm born of animal, that's my heritage.
Mm-hmm.
So I will transform into my base animal.
Yeah, which is
a white fox with a single black line down the back, all the way down to the tail.
Hey, where'd he go?
You see him transform.
You see me
I
transform.
don't think he jokes.
And I would like to try and use, obviously, the heightened sense of smell and hearing that goes along with that, to try and track where they may have gone.
Okay.
And horse is freaking stank.
I was gonna say that horse stanky. What would be your best stat as your fox form?
I could either do something like perception or survival.
I would say probably survival.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah, nice.
Hell yeah.
You can tell that they have, wherever they've gone, it's not on this plane.
Wow.
Yes, the horse that's stanky. Wyatt, have a bath. You stinky. You smell another plane of existence.
Yeah, I can smell you through planes of existence. You might need to take a bath.
Take a bath. As for Prod, basically, the only thing you sort of see is the last sort of marks where he was. So, like, imagine, like, the cactus spines, like, in the circle where he was. And you think of that poor cactus having to try and wrap him, in case you're going, ow, ow, ow. Why did I pick the cactus? If you see a spine-filled cactus, if you see a spine-filled spider, you know where Prod's gone. But yeah, as for directly the spiders, you can only really smell their venom.
Okay.
And it's not fun smell. It sort of smells of rotting flesh.
Right.
Yeah, that's not me, buddy. That's not me.
Unfortunately, Johnson also smells of rotting flesh.
I will then transform back into my humanoid form. Turn to Johnson and say, "You didn't see that."
Okay.
But they're not even in this plane of existence right now.
Wow, that kind of sucks for us.
So we can't do anything to find them. So I think our best bet is to get the fuck out of here while we can, while we're still, hopefully, looks around, make sure nothing's moving around on him, and like he's at least in control of his own mind.
Perception,
well,
please.
I'm down with that. I got nothing else.
Perception to see if you two are going crazy or not.
Perception 26.
26. What did Johnson get?
Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, 1d20 plus d20 plus 11. On papers.
23.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you both are not going crazy, at least not yet.
So let's leave here before we start going crazy.
Aye, you got it, boss man.
Alright. I will try and look around to see which way I think might be the shortest route out of this forest of webs.
I'm gonna make that a survival check, please.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm rolling well tonight. That is a 28.
Yeah, it's straightforward.
Okay.
Go. Basically, the answer is leave.
I'm gonna follow me, and I'm gonna start walking across that way, taking care of obviously keep a lookout for spiders and any particularly thick patches of web.
Aye, boss. Lead the way.
Johnson, can I have a quick survival check from you before you head off?
Aye. Survival. Okay, plus 2. 1d20 plus 2.
Hold on. Actually, quick question. You can still roll.
Yeah.
You're undead.
Yeah.
How does poison affect you?
Yeah, I know.
Believe it doesn't.
Does poison affect him?
Ha! Best viewer bots get banned.
Yeah,
sucker.
fucking viewer bots. Paperwhat, do you have any sign?
I believe they're getting a bonus, like a +1.
Okay, cool. So if I get you to roll like a will save, you can add a +1 to that. Then.
Yay!
That's cool. Excellent. Right. So that's actually we're gonna call it on this roll too, just to be nice. So 14.
Cool.
You believe you're currently sane, but you're a bit on edge at the moment, and you think you hear a noise, but you're not 100% sure.
You hear that, boss?
I take a quick listen.
Silence.
Nothing but the wind.
And a motorbike.
Yeah.
Who's driving at this time? Also, where's my motorbike?
Someone's fears
motorbikes. Motor vehicles.
I'd hate to be that guy.
Cool. Let's go to Team Get Scared. Cool. We'll start with Prod, shall we?
Oh dear.
We'll start with Prod. Let's have.
Sorry, I came in sick today. I'm not actually here.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, isn't it? Well, you're going to get real sick of what's coming towards you.
That sounds right.
He's scared of sick days.
No, my perfect sentence record.
I'm scared of $3 billion.
Can I get a will save from you, please, Prod?
You got it.
What's that? Cool.
It's like me walking up to Astro, make it rain.
22.
22.
Astro's just having a panic attack as money falls down on him. To be fair, that's what happened to you guys last time. So honestly, fair fear.
Fair. Money literally trying to kill them. Okay, you rolled a 22, did you?
I did.
Cool. They haven't seen you, but you hear the very distinct noise of sort of like pincers coming out the mouth as you hear a sort of like almost like a creak and a stomp as you see one of the giant forms of the spiders sort of come. It would be about Javier's head height, but because you're a lot smaller, they look much bigger.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And they're just
It's coming at you like Shelob.
Yeah, they're just sort of overhead on top of the trees, and they're sort of almost circling you where you are, like giant spiders.
And it doesn't seem to have noticed Prod yet?
It hasn't noticed you yet, which is weird because most of this is white.
Yeah.
And you're green.
Prod is going to try to hide because, oh god.
Yeah. Oh god, giant spider.
Giant spider.
It is.
Can't fight thing too big.
It is like grey and white in colour. It is like got like fun, cool patterns all over its body.
Apparently so is Prod. He's gonna start wrapping like safe webs around himself. Apparently that's a natural 20.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, you can just start like wrapping like webs around you, trying to like camouflage yourself as quickly as much as you can.
Yep.
Try not to look like a cocoon. Is my advice.
Good call.
Can I get a? We're gonna call that a crafting roll, please.
Ooh. You sure you don't want it to be anything else?
No.
Like anything else?
No.
Can I have like a stealth on that? Or...
No.
Okay, that's not bad. That's 17.
Excellent. Yeah, you look fine. Now you can have a stealth roll.
Nice.
Oh, we'll take it.
Okay.
You can now have a stealth roll. I just want to see. I want to see how well your disguise works. That's all.
I see. Well, if we're not counting the natural 20, we can start counting the natural 1.
Well, I guess we'll all hold the L's today. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, as you start like whipping yourself, you're obviously like panting or something, because you can just feel the pincers crawling down the back of your neck as they're like sort of sizing you up. Yeah, because Nomi can't hear this. Tell Nomi to miss this one. As you feel like the pincers like crawling down your back.
I say, like, as he was wrapping himself up, he twanged one of the webs, and it just alerted the spiders around.
And they're big, so like it's like so. Imagine little prod. That's a spider.
Yeah.
And you can hear sort of like its eyes sort of like opening and closing, and then you can just feel two fangs start to hit your back. I will give you an option to do something now.
I would like to run, please. Very, very fast.
Excellent, you may.
The other options are also all run because, oh god, he is terrifying.
Imagine like options like in video games, like a quick time event. It's just all run, run.
Right, remember, crying
Okay,
is a
so
free action.
welcome to Until Dawn.
And he's a cactus with lots of water from the last town, so he's got plenty to cry with. He's apparently also using it for a lot of. He also was apparently like scared to go super fast because he got a 33.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay, what's their maximum speed? What's your maximum speed?
That's it. I'm glad you asked. My speed is
Zoom with that roll.
30, and it might go to 35 when I rage.
30.
Yeah.
You are just outrunning them.
Lovely.
Their speed is 25. You are
Good.
just outrunning them.
Yep.
And they are definitely coming for you. As because they're giant 8-leg creature. They're not slow.
Yeah.
You can just like prod is like you can
On all fours.
on off.
I don't know why right now.
I'm going.
It's like Temple Run.
And then you just see, like the spiders are like running after you. One is going to try and web you. Can I get its where's the range? Cool. You can roll a reflex work.
I think reflex is the correct.
We'll call that
23.
reflex. Let's see what it rolls. +7, that's a 21. And you're only 5 feet in front of it, that's +2. That's 23. What did you get?
I also got a 23.
Oh,
If
match.
If it's the difference of making if we're counting speeds into this, could Prod do his rage to get that extra 5 feet?
You may.
Excellent.
You may, and you'll be out of range.
Nice. So when Prod rages, and this is also part of like the mechanical stuff, not just flavor.
It's fine.
He's getting like a burst of like wild like nature energy around him in like the form of like vines. And hopefully that'll keep the spiders off of him.
Hopefully.
They are still coming after you, but maybe a bit slower because you're springing literal spiny vines from you.
Yeah.
Several more to try and like jump from like east to west of you, and now you've got like 3 coming at you. They're all luckily going sort of at the same speed. And we'll come back to your fate. Wyatt!
Okay.
Wyatt! There's a fire. As you've ended up where you are, you feel. Thank you, Nomi, for the hydrate. I'm glad you missed the previous section.
Yep.
And yeah, you have a reimagining of Javier's putting the torch down, but instead this catches fire, and where you are just starts burning. The whole forest just starts burning around you. And can I get a quick perception check, please?
You may. $21.
21. Let's get What is theirs? I mean, what? I'm not saying anything. What are you on about?
Who's
What are
talking?
you on
Who's
about?
this guy?
What are you on about? What's there? Cool. What did you get? 21?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, 21. Okay. That will be... Is that plus... Yes, that's plus 14. Okay, they are seeing you. That's a 15 plus 14. Yeah, they've seen you. And that's basically... as you turn west, you just see a horse. That's also on fire. Running at you. It is...
He's being fire shipped.
It is black like charcoal with almost embers in its like center and on its face, and it just sort
So
of...
it's that really cool horse from Skyrim.
Yeah. But this one's literally called...
Still side of our horse.
This one's literally called Nightmare. And it's locked eyes with you, and it's now bolting towards you on a burning fire, blazing anything in its vicinity. What do you do?
I turn and run in the opposite direction.
Common theme, that is. Can I have an athletics, please?
Daring today.
Daring today. Just, he goes, it's combat.
Natural 20. Let's go.
Yeah, bulb. Wow.
Bye.
Well, we'll see. What's their athletics? Plus 16. 16 plus 16.
32.
32. So
they are neck and neck. Yeah. You are now neck and neck with the creature, and he is running directly alongside you, and he's trying to just like either catch you alive or headbutt you. You are now in a horse battle, side by side. What do you do?
He's at the derby.
Yep, you're at the derby. You're back at the races. You see your friend getting shot for being slow.
I'm gonna kick his leg. I'm gonna kick its leg.
Excellent. Alright. We'll call that a unarmed strike.
Okay. So that's weapon strike and fist.
Yeah.
This is 28.
I'm looking specifically for him. I know he's there. You're trying to kick his leg, yeah?
Yeah.
He is going to try and question. Paper what? Could he technically parry with his legs?
I have no idea.
Let's roll it. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Hoof plus 16. That's a 20, not natural. What did you get? 28. Yeah, luckily.
28. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't parry with a hoof.
You can't parry with a hoof. And he goes face first into the ground, which does cause more fire around you. But he is
I think fire generally moves slower than a horse, though.
Yeah, but he is now rolling, and the fire is going with him. Rolling, falling. However, horses go down
to a burning ring of fire.
Hello, burn. Okay, Wyatt. Yeah, he's buckled onto the floor. Can I get? Oh, he's died. R.I.P.
Yeah, he might have died.
And then he died. Oh,
yeah.
Poor Wyatt.
That's a sad time.
Oh,
Wyatt it's the second time this has happened in the 4th episode of the campaign.
I know, right? What the hell? Died again. What the fuck? I think the internet might have gone.
Yeah, probably.
I think the internet. We will come back to him then, because we've got some black smoke inhalation to deal with. Cool. What we'll do then is we'll jump back to Johnson and Javier's then, while Liam's doing his thing. Sorry,
Okay.
he'll message me in a sec.
99 bars or something on the wall. 99 bars or something.
You two are running. Oh, you're running, trying to get out of here, yeah?
We're trying to get out, but we're doing it sort of carefully. We're making sure that we're not being stupid about it.
Left.
Yeah,
okay,
I
here's
can tell
that.
if
Supermuscular joined.
speed is the name of the game.
Testing,
or
testing, 1, 2,
being
3.
calm.
Suck
Yeah, we're
my
alive. We're
dick.
alive.
We can hear you, we
I
can
would
hear.
rather not.
Right, where were we? Because the last thing I heard was face first.
That was a while back.
Excellent. The horse fell face first. You're bolting, but we're jumping to these guys, and we'll come back to you. Is that
Okay,
cool?
good. So I got away. Yay!
You can wait and
No.
you can.
No,
No.
not yet.
Not yet. Not
I've
yet.
got away for now. Sorry.
Be
So
careful.
far.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for, buddy. You know what happens here. Cool. You two are keeping away your surroundings. Yes, just
Yeah, all the time.
and that sounds.
Right.
Oh, okay, there he goes.
He's getting camera back.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
perception check.
Javier's head is on a swivel.
That sounds like a perception check from both of you, please.
Yeah, let's go.
So from Johnson.
Not great. 13, 14. So that is a 13.
And Johnson, no
I
better.
got a 16.
Okay.
Not a great roll from me.
You two start thinking, we've gone here before. Have we? And you start thinking you're going in circles.
I'd like to do a survival to see if I think I may have gone in circles.
Yes, you may.
Man.
It's not good. That is a 14.
Yeah, you've gone in circles.
Fuck.
You've looped at some point.
Okay.
Well,
I will try a different method then.
Okay.
I will look in a direction, right, and pick the furthest tree/web tree that I can see.
Okay.
And I will head towards that tree.
Give me a nature.
That is a 19.
19. Excellent.
No, 19.
Excellent. Yeah, you see what looks like to be a. You've turned even like westerly to you, or what you believe is a west. It could be fucking anywhere at this point, and you see a tree. What seemingly has a bit more of an opening to it. So, and you're heading that way.
Yep. I will keep laser focused on that while I ask Johnson to be on the lookout for weird gribblies.
you got it, boss.
Can I have a nature check from Johnson, please?
Aye. 1d20 plus 2.
Doop.
I got a 6.
Oh.
6.
Oh no.
Yes, you're on your own, buddy.
I looked away for 1 second.
Swallow you.
Find a web and gone. Johnson, you are now completely on your own.
Well, this sucks.
And we'll get back to Johnson in a minute. We'll continue having yes.
Oh man.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but the plan stays the same. I'm still heading for that little bit of clearing.
Nah.
Tornado.
Call him a trailer. You disappeared.
You're the one that wasn't following the plan.
It's your fault. Alright. Yes, you're heading to the clearing.
Yep.
And in this clearing, you see a small metal door that's been left ajar, and a distinct black oil spill heading in towards it. This looks recent oil.
Okay. I'm gonna kneel down to the oil and take a little with the fingers, sort of inspect it, just make sure it is what I'm thinking it is.
What we're gonna call that? We're gonna call that technically. I would say medicine, but that doesn't really fit, does it? I'd say Survival?
It's not, I assume
No,
it's not magical.
not magic.
So, Arcana's out of there.
It's
None
not...
of it. I can't persuade it to do anything, so none of that.
Move! Either I would
possibly
like
survival, or if it's natural, I don't know if it is nature.
I would say survival, please.
Okay.
I just got I like what.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. 21.
21. Yeah, this is still quite warm, even in temperature. So whatever has created this oil is down there, and it's probably been quite recently.
Right, I'm gonna slowly, sort of. I will now be going stealth, basically,
Yes, please,
as quiet as
yeah.
I possibly can.
You can roll that, and you can get a +2.
Oh hell yeah. That is a 26 then.
Yeah, no, yeah, whatever's down there doesn't notice you at all, or would hear anyone at all.
And with my low light vision, I'm going to just peer into the door, right, and see if I can see anything in the immediate vicinity from what small vantage I have.
You see from immediately down the steps that lead down, you see you guys on the walls, etched into the walls, like stone carvings. You see that Prod, Wyatt, and Johnson have what looks like to be the white goo pouring all over them on their own sketches, and you are left. You have a slight orange glow.
Okay.
The doors are open. They have been crowbarred open. Someone has broken in here. And you also see a distinct orange glow coming from beyond the door.
Don't like that. There's no way I can find the rest of you, annoyingly, so I'm going to go and press ahead and slowly slip into the door.
Understandable.
You head down this, minding the oil on the floor.
Yeah, being very careful not to slip, being like just making sure I make no possible noise whatsoever.
I'm not going to make you roll for that. You've rolled stealth, that's fine. As you're creeping through, you see this. Whatever was here has been ransacked. This place has just been opened, torn apart. Someone is looking for something.
Yeah,
and
I haven't been careful or methodical about it.
Seemingly they don't care. And you find a note. I will send you a picture of this, but I will also try and show it to stream as well. I will send you a note, and then you can see. Luckily, I'm covering all my notes, so you can't cheekily check out what's on my notes. Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Can't see what I'm writing. Because I put it down rare and realised, oh no, all my notes are there. That would give away the whole game. There you go. I sent it to your messenger there.
Cool. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
You may roll history because you are more common with this land than anything else.
Yeah.
And you can also get a +2 for that too, because you're more common with the knowledge of the land.
Okay, so that gives me a unnatural 20.
Oh, brilliant! And you get to see your This one is only for your eyes only. Next.
Oh no, I've accidentally shown a white screen because they can't see it because of the blur.
Oh, what is all that? Oh god, we can't show that.
It's all that anime hentai shit.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. There you go. That is for you, and you can have some fun with that.
Ah, yes, I remember it. I remember it well.
You can have some fun with that for a little while.
You can come back to me later. You can go to someone else now.
We can. That's the plan. That was the plan. Well, cool. Wyatt, we'll come back to you because you were so rudely interrupted by your internet deciding to shit itself.
Yeah.
And I was also afraid.
Yeah.
I'm also scared of nightmares.
What internet? No.
No.
Internet be powering down.
Fuck you, man. Come. Fuck you, man. Right. Cool. Yeah. You are all. Can I get an athletics roll from you again to keep running away? Hi, Charlie.
21. Oh, God.
Hi, Charlie. Unfortunately, I need you to undo your thing, please, so we can keep going.
Okay.
Right. What did you roll? Sorry. You rolled
21.
21. Excellent. Yeah, you luckily the current nightmare flaming horses is on the floor and is struggling to get back up, and you have
This
bolted.
alphabet and what you've sent me aren't the same aren't the same language.
Are they not? Have I sent you the wrong
No.
thing? Give me 2 seconds and I'll fix that for you. I'm sure I've given you them. No, they're not. That's bad from me. Hold on. Do I have...
Do I need to delete the language you sent the...
No, you can have that one.
Okay, cool.
That's the one. What I will
To be
send
fair,
you is...
Javier has probably created it since he's the leader of the
What
rebels.
what I will do is I will send you the translation and we'll come back to you. How about that? Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I'll do. Mhm.
And then I will try and find where I put the translation for that particular one. It's probably the old one that I
Yeah.
used, but I don't have that on me right now. There you go. There you go. Cool. Yeah, the wrong one. Sorry. Apologies. But you can
I
have.
remember this. I've seen this before. Javier has actually seen this before.
Yes,
That's true.
you have seen it before. All right. Cool. Right. Wyatt, can I get a survival check from you, please? And good morning, sleepyhead Charlie. Been asleep since lunch, apparently.
Mm.
What did you get? Oh no, I don't like that
He's
face.
always asleep.
22.
2.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You, as you're running in, you also notice the clearing. And Javier, you hear clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Nearby.
I am going to press myself up against a wall and make myself as quiet as I can.
Yeah.
Before peering back through the door I just came through.
You peer through and do see Wyatt. Wyatt cannot see you. Probably too dark for him. Wyatt doesn't have dark vision, I don't think.
One moment.
No, he doesn't.
No, Wyatt doesn't have dark vision.
I'm going to take out something from my pack, which is a set of cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to flip through them until I find the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to card flick that right at him to get his attention without making any noise.
You're a society, Wyatt.
Do you know what? I was going to make that roll, making him roll society, just for that joke.
Come on. I want you to hit me. Hit me.
You can either have that as like an unarmed strike, or you can just have that as a sort of acrobatics athletics roll.
I
Yeah.
don't know how I got these scars. Okay.
Like, or you'll get -1s.
25.
No, I had to do that one.
25. It lands pretty much right in front of Wyatt. Let's see if Wyatt sees it. Perception. 25 to beat.
Well, you don't have to beat a 25 perception. That's just how well I aim.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll see. Let's see what he gets, and then we'll see if he sees it.
24.
You know what? Fuck it.
Close.
Fuck it.
Fair.
Fuck it. Yeah. He's probably too scared from what the shit he's just seen, and he's probably just got this peaceful opening.
Mhm.
So Wyatt hasn't seen you and hasn't seen where you are and hasn't seen the basement thing. So he's just sort of loitering, basically. Cool. Let's go to Prod.
Yeah.
Prod, how you doing, buddy? How's
Terrible.
life over there? Terrible, you say? Ah, to shreds, you say? Cool. I'm gonna get you to roll me more athletics, please.
You got it. I can take solace in my cool skill, having a very high bonus, and go ahead and give me that. Oh, hell yeah, 33.
33, yeah.
You know what? You're rolling crafting for the rest of the evening.
What else is your terrible score? Law?
Nature. I'm really bad at nature.
So religion then, yeah. So,
Damn it.
one absolutely books it into the floor. Roll them nat one, just
Nice.
fucking books it into the floor. 13 and 50 with the other two, so the other two are still catching up with you, but much further behind.
Nice.
Cool. One has dissipated into sort of, you could just sort of see it turn into like spider webs. It just sort of like dissipates into spider webs. I will give you a perception to see if you think they're real after seeing that.
You got it. Well, that's a natural 6 for an 18.
Yeah, no, fear is a little bit ahead of you here. And
That's not the greatest.
no, despite seeing that, you're thinking, not going to test that theory.
Face spiders, absolutely not.
Yeah. Brad, just turn around and fight the spiders. They're not real. No.
No. God, no. Please, no. Please, no. God just goes, no, fight the spider. You can just see that prod going, no, stop it. Leave me alone. Cool. We'll go to Johnson then. Johnson,
Yeah.
you're currently on your own, and what you reckon from where you are, it's been a fair few years since what you look like. The whole forest is like the webs are like clearly drooping. There's like dust and like a fog everywhere. Really, Charlie? You're playing Mario Kart right now? You fucking arsehole.
That's my girl.
Liam gets -2 on his next roll. Don't play it again!
Why not?
Arsehole. I'm going to turn these off.
No.
Alright, okay. You are currently in the middle of sort of middle of like the ancient old forest. Despite the webs have clearly look like they've degraded. And basically what you see is your group walking basically past you. Turning them off. Blurp.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's playing Mario Kart again. And
I don't know what you're on about.
That was you, wasn't it, motherfucker? Motherfucker!
I don't know what you're on about.
I can see your name!
You know, I think that's a lie.
Let's sign in. I'm going to turn them off. Look, it was...
Oh, God.
Spoil sport.
Good!
It's your fault. You put them on there. I'm
Yeah,
only using them.
I know. Right. My dashboard. Come on, quickly, before they play another one. There you go. It's been paused. Oh no. Oh, what a shame.
My table, it's broken.
It's been turned off. Oh dear. Okay. The previous one was super. Fuck you, man. -4. Right, yeah. John sees his friends basically pass by him, basically not acknowledging if he exists.
Man.
You hear conversations pass by you as if you basically were never there, or seemingly had been forgotten. You hear a brief mention of, like, oh, wasn't there like another guy? And they're like, nah, no, it can't have been.
Is his fear being forgotten?
Yes.
Yeah,
Aww.
he is
actually rather sad.
Sad.
He just sees his friends wandering off into the distance, and he's on his own, entirely on his own.
Aw.
There are no monsters here, buddy. What are you doing?
John said that was so depressed.
they had the fun option of running. How do you beat this?
How do you beat your psychological fear?
Get yourself out of this one, punk. What are you doing?
Johnson's gonna scream. See what happens.
You're gonna what?
He's gonna scream and see what happens.
Scream. We're gonna call that. We're gonna call that intimidation on the forest.
Okay.
Yeah?
I have a +10 in that, so that's cool.
That's 10.
1d20 plus 10. Come on.
22.
22.
As you
Yep.
as you scream, the forest reacts to your scream, and the vision of your friends dissipates. But then you can see the forest is trying to adapt to you, and is starting to create another scene in its place as you're screaming. What do you do?
I didn't even put bad video, geez Louise.
It's almost like having a monster. It's far easier.
Yeah, like having a physical fear is so much easier. You can run away
Yes.
from that. You can't run away from your mind.
You can't run away from your mind.
You always need to move it and then run, but well, I'm gonna kill you. Anyways.
What are you doing?
What can I do here? He's gonna try run up to the fake friends and just punch them. See what happens.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
I think he's gonna go over and punch the fake friends.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. I will give you a unarmed strike for that. Yeah, running over and a strike.
Let me find what the word that is on my sheet. Unarmed strike. Where is that? Do you know what that would be on my sheet?
What?
If it's not in weapons, then
It should be in action.
Actions? Yeah, it should be. If you don't have an armed strike on you,
I would just use.
I would use because Wyatt's got
I would,
one and
I would just use whatever your normal weapon is minus like
Alright.
2. maybe.
2. Yeah.
-2. Okay, so that is D20 plus 14.
Yo,
6.34. Wow.
we did it, boys. We punched depression.
Yeah. You punch through
We beat
it.
up depression and took his lunch money.
Sweet, we got him. Da, na, 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 na.
Only here you can punch depression.
God, I love fantasy games.
As you punch, you can see it dissipates into Spider's web. However, the forest isn't quite done with you yet. It's like, you know what?
Oh, man.
You've had your psychological fear. Now here's the real one. And you hear the distinct sound of ticking. Tick,
Uh-oh.
tock, tick, tock.
Who are you, Captain Hook?
Well,
Screw
no.
that noise. I went on away. You didn't know that's me. I went away. Ah.
You see a door from Hades appear, and you see a very distinct clockwork hand reaching out, and something is coming out of the door, peeling its way. The
It's
forest.
just a fear that you've manifested in the past, like
The girl in the
hour.
fireplace. The girl in the fireplace.
Oh no, this is a giant clockwork robot that he's summoned. That Varus has gone, well, we can't get you that one. So,
Epic Mickey. Epic Mickey.
right, here we go. We're bringing this one back. Turns out, if you beat yourself, if you beat depression, Forrest will just go, fuck it, here's a monster.
Well, Johnson is going on away.
Excellent.
You got me. You know, take me alive.
Give me an athletics, please.
Alrighty. I'll give some seat clothes for some reason. Pathfinder. Come on, load. Here we go. Skills. Athletics. Okay, there we go. Okay. 1d20 plus 11.
Yeah.
23. Yep.
Oh.
You never take alive.
Can you take Johnson alive?
You'll never take me undead again.
I've been there once, it ain't happening again.
I'm not trying again, suckers.
I don't want to be undead.
As you see the big sort of clockwork thing coming towards you, you bolt through, and you end up seeing Wyatt. You're in the clearing, and as far as you're aware, you are safe again.
Wyatt, he goes to hug Wyatt.
Wyatt, what's your reaction? You have been instantly hugged by Johnson.
It's another spider.
Johnson has just gone, Wyatt! Trying to hug you.
I could go.
Do
Do I know it's Johnson straight away?
Perception check.
Perception. If not,
I mean, he
if
didn't
this
see the
goes
card
bad, I
being thrown at
apologise
him.
because you may get kicked in the face or head butted.
Panic headbutt.
18.
18. Yes, you do realise it's... The smell probably gives it away.
This is Johnson.
I'm amazed he can smell anything over himself.
Wyatt stinks, but Johnson equally stinks. But like a little more. We'll go to Prod, and then we'll go back to Javier's.
Huzzah.
Prod, run!
Okay.
Run fast for your mother.
I'll have to tell me twice. 28.
Oh. Excellent. Okay. One of them dissipates into weapons again. And there's one running after you. You got a 28, you say?
Yeah.
What's they got in there?
Are these all giant spiders, or
Yeah.
are these okay? Yeah, nope, they're still around.
Athletics?
Oh, sweet. There's only one left. I can fight that. Oh.
He got 20, so he is significantly behind you.
Nice.
What do you want to do?
Continue running, and also if there's anything around that looks like it would be easy to pick up and throw at the spider, that would be great.
What you see is, as you're running, you make a quick glimpse to your left, and you see a sword in a stone.
That'll work.
So the cactus is King Arthur now.
Yes.
We're about to find out. Prod is going to.
So we're about to change history.
Yeah, he's going to cut left and see if he can yank that sword out.
Is the castle called Cactalot?
He's a Lancelot in a different way. Spikes.
King Arthur.
Cool. You're going to make a quick left, and you're heading into where the sword is.
Yep. Hopefully, we get to do that comical thing where he pulls the entire rock out of the ground and uses that.
We'll see how well you roll.
Yeah.
If it's that one, I'll allow it. That's the barrier of
He uses
entry.
it as a warhammer instead of a sword.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the spider's quick perception just to see if it sees you darting off. It doesn't,
Sweet.
and it is now
Thank
sort
you,
of lurking
camouflage.
for you. It's now sort of lurking for you, and you're with the sword. As you see this sort of ornate blue sword, it's got like almost like two snakes as the handles, and it's the actual hand hilt itself has got the sort of we're going to use this as an example. Practical props.
Yeah.
So here we've got two like snakes, and this top bit here has the sort of head of the cat.
Cool. Yeah. Bottle.
That is hand, crossguard, and pommel for those who
Yes.
in the know.
In the know. Thank you for the
For our
correction.
listening audience.
For the podcast listeners.
Yeah.
We do a lot of physical comedy. I hope you're not just listening.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. And you see it's firmly in that rock. Do you want to try and give it a strength to pull it out?
Yeah, let's change that. Let's
You're-
get that sword popped out.
And you're
sucker out.
raging too.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Could I mean, as long as no, it's fine. I'll roll strength. It's fine.
I will
The
help
Pathfinder in me was just about to like actually.
you. Actually.
Oh, nope, not a 204.
No,
As nice as that would be.
that would be nice. Is that a nat 20? Hell
It's
yeah.
another 20.
Hell yeah.
Shink
Nice.
out, and you
Man, we
see
did a lot of nat 20s and nat 1s today, aren't we?
and you see a blue glow as it pulls out the sword. It doesn't immediately get the attention of the spider,
That's understandable.
but you now have the sword in your hand, and
Does it feel like? If it feels like very, very magic,
Yes,
Rod might try to take that spider on. Okay.
it's very magic. You can almost say it was wish fulfillment.
Ooh.
Oh, don't rub your chin like that.
It's alright, I've got barely any stubble to rub. Right. Yeah, what are you doing with the sword, Prod?
Yeah, Prod's going to if that spider's still around, he's going to charge
is.
that bad boy.
He's right in front of you. Cool, I'm gonna give you what's sort of sneak attack, sort of, because he can't see you.
It would just be advantage.
How do you do advantage in the...
I believe it's +10.
So usually when a guy doesn't when you can't see you coming and they're off guard, they just
Yeah.
have a -2 to their AC.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. And roll, and I'll tell you if you hit. What is their AC? Where is it?
Yeah, it's basically the spider would be off guard.
Okay, cool. I have the number. Sorry, it was the page is sort of squashed and missing some details. What did you
That's
get?
gonna be a 22.
That hits,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and you hear it squeal as it like sort of squeals and winks, and you can see the white goo pour from it as it turns to you and is going to try and bite you.
This is all like survival mode for Prod. There's no like battle cries or anything.
Well,
He's just like locked in.
Man's crashing out. What is your ACE?
My AC is 23.
23. Cool. +7. 23.
Meets
Ah.
it, beats it.
Yep.
Bites into you. What is spider venom damage on top of this?
D1.
You
Yeah,
have
it's all D1s.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, don't bother looking it up. I got you. I'm the Pathfinder guy. Remember?
Unfortunately, I have the sheet in front of me.
And you can see that we're not lying. It's all D1s. We're correct.
Exactly.
D6. Okay.
He's homebrewed these monsters. I swear.
Nope.
That was a D1 last time
No,
I looked.
damage 1d6. Damage 1d6. Damage 1d6. And then you're going to roll me a fortitude save, please.
Yep. That's the part I'm worried about.
So it'll be 3 normal damage for the piercing, and then if you fail the fortitude, then it'll be another d6. But we'll see.
As a tweener, that's an 18.
You succeed. You don't take the other damage.
Okay.
Just 3 points of damage to you.
Nice.
Right, your turn.
Could be worse.
All right. Back to prod, you said?
Yep, button to prod.
All right. Let's try to get some cuts in on this guy. So one of those. Right. That is a 17.
Hit.
Nice. Plus a little bit. Did I already do a damage roll before? I must have missed the first one. What's the damage on this thing?
Well,
He didn't say.
I didn't tell you, and I'm gonna and I'll explain why later.
That's fine. I hit.
You hit. It flashes through. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm not rolling the damage, because it's basically the equivalent of like 4d4.
Say that again.
And
You cut out there, sorry.
it's equivalent of 4d4.
Okay.
And I'm not rolling it because it's not really real.
That's understandable.
So I'm just giving you the benefit
Your
of the doubt.
brain thinks it's doing something, and that's all that matters.
Mm.
And it's making prod very happy.
It's basically you just want to see it dead, and the forest is like letting you have it, basically letting you have the you're beating your fear. It's like letting you have a physical thing, because otherwise it will just dissipate, and that'll be it wants to have a bit of a fight back with you. Basically, it's playing with you. Cool. Right, its turn. It's going to bite you again. 20 plus, 19 plus 7.
Yeah,
So 20.
Hard hit.
Cool. Well, can I have a fortitude save, please?
Yeah.
That's 4 points of damage, and then your fortitude save.
I almost put in 2 exclamation R's. I don't know what that would do. I think
Roll!
that would blow up the universe.
It would cause a singularity, and the entire page folds into itself.
Yeah.
No,
That's a dirty 20.
And I just burned the book. Dirty 20, yeah. Yeah, you're fine. You only take 4 points of damage.
Sweet.
Okay, your turn.
It's finally cut through his temporary HP he got from range.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
All right. Come here, Mr. Big Ol' Spider. I'd like you to meet my cool fancy sword. All another dirty 20.
Hit.
Cool. And then yeah.
And you slice its head clean off its body. And as it dissipates into the webs and cloud, you see your friends directly. Well, you see 3 of your friends directly in front of you. Wyatt, head. Well, yeah, Wyatt headbutting Johnson.
Wyatt. Just out of breath for whatever that quantifies for a cactus person. But he just runs over and he knows not to hug. That's not. Also, he has like he doesn't have the cultural not like understanding of what hugs are anyway.
I think he could probably try a perception to try and see me, but it'd be difficult.
Yeah, I would say he doesn't, because he's gonna just instantly see the other 2.
That's fair.
And he's not looking for you. He just probably assumes that you're somewhere else. And you just haven't appeared in front of you yet. Right, we'll go to you then, Javier, and we'll cut to these 3 in a bit. You obviously see all of them meeting up outside. What do you want to do? Do you want to continue in, or do you want to go back out?
I will get basically to the door. All right, push it open just a tiny bit more, stick my arm out and wave at them.
Okay, Prod, Johnson, and Wyatt, can I have a perception check, please? Perception check, please.
You got it.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, you see a hand.
Buddy.
It's like, hi. Wait, hold on.
Ah,
I can do it better. Ah.
Be physical comedy, everybody.
Yeah, there we go. That's the physical comedy I'm missing out on. There you go. Yeah.
You're alive.
You see Javier's hand.
How does a
And then
horse wave?
The,
Is
the,
it just
the hand just goes.
You see sort of Javier's face inside, like. Shh. I'm
And then
going
it
to.
gestures for them to come over.
I'm going to roll quick. Just a quick roll, and then we'll let you get on.
Yeah,
Cool.
You made the DM do rolls.
Excellent. Right.
Can I, as a permission to roll stealth because of my hooves?
Why?
It's all way.
Because
Because
he
he's
would go
asking me
click,
to
clop,
come over
click,
and
clop,
be
click, clop.
quiet.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I brought it up, because he's like asking me to be quiet.
Clop, 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 clop. Yeah, sure, I'll come
Oh,
over.
nothing.
Coconuts.
That's a Monty Python. Prod and Johnson, you may also roll this as well if you want to try and be
Okay.
quiet.
I do.
So stealth rolls,
Right, as
please.
I've done that, I'll re-roll my stealth because I've
Yes,
kind of
please.
like.
You've made
revealed
yourself.
myself.
Yeah.
Oh god, prod.
No, oh, prod, buddy.
Oh,
That is
God.
even better than the previous one.
Okay. Well, we'll see what you get. Because I've got their results. What did you get?
Rod just
30.
openly screams.
30. 30. We'll go down. Johnson got a respectable 15, 23. Wyatt got a 9, so an 11.
Oh dear.
And Prod got a nat 1.
Yeah.
So
Oh boy. Why are we doing that one and not 20 today?
we're going to.
Hey, I got that nat 20 for the sword. Everything else can be a no.
Did you get a nat 20 on your roll, Javier?
No, I did not.
Okay. Then we're going to say that sort of middling success. And you're all sort of being still a bit cautious, but you're not being quiet.
I'm teaching them how to be quiet, and it's not going to.
And they've all gone. Shh. Be quiet.
Yeah.
And Javier's. Can you roll me a perception roll, please?
I can, but it may not be great. 15 actually, so not terrible, but not great.
You see that orange glow from behind you. It's definitely getting closer. And,
We may be fucked.
Javier's, you have your hand through the door, yes?
Through the door to the surface. At that point, I think as we've all come down into here, I wouldn't anymore.
Okay. You hear the very distinct sound of a lever being pulled. The doors close. And you hear the distinct sound of a lock. Clunk. Lock.
I'd like you all to know before we die that you are all inept, and I'm very disappointed. Now let's go.
Hero
Oh,
point.
man.
Hero point.
I was gonna say, give him inspirational point, whatever.
Hero
That's
point.
2. I've got 2 now.
You may have before we all die. I hate you all. Like you would touch Prod, but you're just like.
I will let you know before we die. I never fucking liked any
I
of you.
fucking
Exactly.
hate you.
And that is actually par for the course.
Right. What do you all do?
I never expected to pair with a horse, a cactus, and a zombie.
So
Yep.
my first thought is know your way out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go over to the door that just locked behind us
Yep.
and see if it is in any way pickable.
Roll me a. We're gonna call that a. Yeah, we'll just call it perception. Oh no, you can have thievery. You're trying to lockpick.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You're trying to lockpick.
20, not natural.
You can see that it's basically locked from the outside.
Ah, bugger.
It's locked from the outside. You'd have to find that lever to open it again.
We're not getting out that way. I turn around to the door that we did not come through and see if there's anything to be done with that one.
The door right in front of you?
Yeah.
you can see that it has been crowbarred.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a lock, but it's been basically pulled off.
It's been busted.
Yeah. By something or other.
Okay.
Prod, at this point, you start glowing orange too. Your gem starts lighting up. And it's dark in here, so you notice.
Yeah.
Cover that shit up. We don't need that.
So Brod's first thought is, I got a cool sword. I can fight whatever this is.
His sword's glowing blue as well.
Yeah, you're glowing bright blue and bright orange.
My first question being, where the fuck did you get that?
Found in rock.
Found in rock. Could I do an Arcana on that? Would I
yes,
recognize it?
You can do an Arcana on that, and I'll give you a +2 because you should recognize it.
Nice. 21 then.
That's a wish sword, mate.
Okay.
And on the wish sword, you see that it has 6 gem spaces, so 6 like small orange, and you see 3 are gone. It has 3 left on it, seemingly, from what you can recall.
So yeah, at the very least, even if Prod does die, he's at least buying you time to lockpick that door.
That sword
Yeah.
is more important than all of us.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty important.
It look important. I believe.
If any of us die, if the person if Prod dies, we're picking up the sword and we're carrying on. That is the most important thing right now.
Well, damn. I guess that's kind of lewd.
And as you're like saying this, you see the very symbol of the 2 towers and the sort of globe you're on, and you see.
I didn't hear any of that. You've cut out for most of it.
Thanks, Discord.
No, I didn't hear you.
Bastard.
Yeah.
You see on the blade, you see the symbol of the earth and the two pillars, and you see it's glowing. The top pillar is glowing blue, so it's connected to that tower.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something on the sword?
And something on the sword.
Okay.
So we got 3 orange glowing bits on it, and then 1 bit that is glowing blue.
It's connected to the. You assume it's connected to the big other black tower, not the one you've currently been in, which is Hades.
Okay. I think we need to go. We need to go further through because we can't get back out that way.
Okay.
And
the giant sword.
Slowly going to push the door that's busted. And peek in before he steps foot.
Can I have a perception, please?
Yeah. That is a 29.
You see a skeleton face with 2 horns protruding, 1 chipped off. You see a belt with multiple daggers on it, and you see its 2 human remaining hands, almost remaining hands, and its hoofs pacing around a room as you see its minotaur head swiveling around a room as it's dragging its very. You remember that axe. You know what that axe does. And it's dragging it around the room. It's almost like it's on guard.
So what?
So
the rest of the party.
Hold on, wait. So
okay,
there was a minotaur. So before that, there was people's fears, and then a minotaur.
This is like a skeletal minotaur, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I kind of know what this is referencing.
What? No.
Yes.
Yes.
At this point, you see him basically freeze. And he's taken like a step back. Because you don't know, you guys haven't seen the Minotaur. And he was quite a pale guy beforehand, but he is now completely devoid of color.
Yeah.
I will allow you to roll a will save to see if that thing is real or not. Because I can
also look in
13.
summon chat.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What's up? Yeah. No, it's specifically a reference to early seasons.
This is how Javier's quote unquote died.
Mm. Okay, no, this is real. This is extremely real. As you see that as it takes its hoof step, you see the ground deviate. This thing is heavy, this thing is on guard, and this thing is dragging its axe behind it.
And you start to hear Javier sort of mutter under his breath, just repeating like, "No, can't be. No, 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 no."
The rest of you hear the axe being dragged along the floor. And like you hear like it's almost vibrating the ground too. So you're hearing
Just the metal scraping on stone.
Scraping along the floor.
Distraction.
Sure, what do you have planned? What's your plan, Prod?
Nothing. No plan. Just suggesting.
Okay, what do you want to do? I would
There
also
is no plan.
I'm going to say that Javier's is too afraid to speak right now, and he's just sort of repeating over to himself.
What is it?
You're welcome to look, but Javier's can't.
I would say if
can't tell you.
Prod just small enough, you'll find his legs.
Is this mental undead?
Yes.
All right.
Extremely undead. It's a skeleton, my friend.
Oh, I had a goofy idea.
Go on then, John.
Yeah, Prod will relay like big skeleton. Big.
Okay. Do you remember my feet undead empathy?
Yeah, we do.
Can I just access the skeleton to like leave?
You'll have to go near it first. You'll have to open the door. You'll have to pass Javier's.
Oh, is it a bad idea?
You'll have to pass Javier's. And
Javier's is immobile right now.
Okay, well, he's gonna move Javier out of the way.
You're gonna try and move Javier's out the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Javier's, I will allow you to some sort of
I'll say it'd be athletics for him because
Athletics.
although he's not trying to be in the way or anything, he just doesn't like have full control over himself right now.
athletics and then Johnson's strength, please.
Let me find my strength.
Sheets. That's the commands.
Where is it? Strength. There we go. Okay, it's +4. D20 +4.
Oh, 21. What did you get?
7.
7.
As you do that, he sort of like loses balance a little bit and just sort of slumps to the floor.
As Johnson opens the door, the Minotaur now just locks eyes with you. Well, it doesn't have eyes. It locks skull. And you can see it starts to like swing its axe up to its hand. What do you want to do, Johnson?
Wait, come on, man. We're both undead. Can you just leave us alone? I'm using my undead MT feet.
What does that do? Remind me again.
Okay, we find it real quick. Do we read it? Okay. Basically, I can use diplomacy to make a request of it.
So what do I need to roll something?
No,
That would be if it understood our language.
I need to roll diplomacy.
Yeah. So basically, the skeletons they'll like share a language.
Yeah, all skeletons talk the same, so he would understand him. Okay. Roll diplomacy.
Let's see if this works. If not, I'll always say tried. 20.
What did you roll?
20.
20. Okay. Would you say, do you understand it would be an intelligence?
Well, no, because they do speak the same language. They're both undead.
Okay.
It's whether he can.
Whether he wants to is the answer.
Whether he cares.
Whether he cares. He locks eyes with you and said something only really you can understand. Obviously, for the sake of this, I'm going to tell you. And he says to you, I have a jewel I need to take care of first. Referencing your friend.
Well, I can't do that, man. I kind of have to stop you. He's my friend. You know how it is.
And then he goes, then you will be first. And swings. And just swings into the wall.
Before we get into that initiative,
Yes.
Can I roll I'd say it's been long enough. Can I roll a will again?
Yes, you may.
A will save. Oh, it's better. It's better.
Yeah.
That's a 20, not natural.
Yeah, you.
By the way.
Yeah.
Are we back at full health from last time, or are we at the same health?
All of you will be at full health.
Okay, cool.
We are going to have a quick break, and then we'll go into combat. Does that sound good to everyone?
I'm gonna go grab a beer to celebrate the death of the party.
And that's where we're gonna end our race. back to Huzzah! Hello everyone, we're back.
Bon Swarrington.
On Swarrington. Right. Do what? I didn't fucking have a bit of paper that I need to write down your initiative orders.
Yep. Let me quickly roll an initiative.
Yes, please. And I will quickly get a bit of paper. I can start writing stuff down. So that's that's just your perception, all right? For initiative?
Oh, right.
Initiative?
Because that one's Johnson's or everybody.
Everyone. They're all.
Hey, yo, natural 20 on initiative.
Nice.
It's the least useful natural 20 ever.
Yes.
It's like, why is that now? Well,
Oh wait, I know.
Why couldn't that have been the next roll when you did an attack?
Yeah, I know, right?
why can't you not roll now?
30.
Rod.
So how do I calculate initiative in this?
It's your perception roll plus.
Ah, right. And because I have incredible initiative, I get a +2 to that
Yeah.
as well. So my actual initiative is 23.
Nice. Prod Johnson.
Dirty 20 for me.
D20 for you.
I got a 22.
22. So let's roll for the guy. 15 plus. It's his percent plus 8. 22. What's your perception, Johnson?
Plus 11.
Okay, you go before the monitor. That makes that easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then prod is 5. Okay, cool. Top of the round, Javier's.
Finally, having shaken the throes of desperate fear off of Javier's, he is going to straighten himself up and run headfirst into his problem for once.
Nice. Nice.
And because I go before him, I get surprise attack.
Heck yeah.
So on the first round of combat, creatures that haven't acted are off guard. So
excellent.
I will roll to hit him with my kukri. Not bad. I'll take it. That is a 22.
That's a hit.
And I shall roll the damage. Where are all my d6s? Oh, shit. Oh, that's very good rolls, actually. 21 points of damage.
21. What is your weapon?
It's a kukri.
So does it what type of damage does it do?
Slashing.
Slashing. Yeah, it's resistant.
It's resistant. Still takes half damage.
So would that be what did you roll?
I rolled a 21, so that'd be 11 points.
11. Okay. Cool. Do you have any more attacks? Well, you can make 2 more.
I believe I would have. Well, no, because I've moved.
You've moved.
So I'd only get 1 more.
Intact.
And I will take that 1 more as well.
So that'd be minus 5? 4.
It says on me it's -4.
Oh, it's for you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, then roll. You're -4.
Oh, that's very good. So that's a 28 to hit.
Hit.
Yeah. That's not quite as good damage, but it's still good damage. 17 points of damage.
17. Cool.
So that would be 9.
9. Okay. Alright, cool. Next, Next is going to be Johnson. You're up.
Okay. First, I have a club. I forget it was. Give me a second. I think something. I think something's wrong with the damage. It was way too high.
Yeah, I believe last time it was like 3D something, and it's supposed
Yeah.
to be 2D something.
Yeah, your shit was way too high.
Yeah.
So I would say knock off a dice here or there.
All right. We'll figure out if I hit. Okay. Keep saying.
All right. Okay.
Johnson's gonna use his club. Yeah.
Yeah, knock off a dice here or there if your damage is too high, but you can roll.
Yeah, he's gonna use his club, and then we see how damage hits. All right, 27.
27 hit.
All right. So, what do I reduce the damage to? The damage is 3d10 plus 4.
Make it 2d10.
2d10. Okay. Oh, 2d10 plus 4 is 2d10.
And what are you hitting with? Sorry.
A club.
That's bludgeoning,
Bludgeoning
isn't it?
damage. Yeah.
Yep.
He is not resistant to bludgeoning. Congratulations.
All right. So is it plus 4 or is it just 2d10?
You can have the plus 4, so I need your total damage, please.
All right. 11 damage.
How much?
11.
11.
Yep.
Cool. You haven't moved, have you?
No, I
He
think
would
so.
have had to get into melee.
You'd have to get into melee.
Oh,
Okay, so you have one more. You have one more action minus whatever it says for you. I believe it might be 5 for you.
Which is you're using Fly's attack.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna use deception to say there's something behind him.
You're gonna try and deceive him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll.
1d20 plus 12.
I'm gonna roll against you. Against you.
18.
Yeah. No.
Darn. Well, I tried.
I like it.
He's way too focused on. He's way too focused on Javier's. Speaking of which, it's his turn, and he is going to. He's gonna.
My friend.
He's swung into the door. He's gonna move to take the axe out the door, and he's gonna try and move across to you to hit you. So he's only gonna use his last move because he's moved twice.
Okay, he's only going to use one attack.
Yes. Which would be for what did it say for him? You're undead, Johnson. What's your?
Yeah.
Is it -5 for you?
For what?
For your last move.
Multi-attack.
Yeah, multi-attack.
It's based on that.
I'm not multi-attack. I'm confused. What's going on?
In fact, no. He hasn't attacked yet, so it doesn't have the it doesn't have the multi-attack penalty.
Okay, cool. So he will just attack normal. So it'll be axe. Into
ask me a question.
Into unsurprisingly, Javier's. What's your AC?
My AC is 23.
23. No. He basically it sort of pings off the railing of the door, and he sort of pings off. He's sort of a bit more peed off, and he's going to try. He's going to obviously hold it to try and find where you are for next turn.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It is now Wyatt's turn. Wyatt, you are going to have to move to get closer to him because you are at the back.
Okay, Wyatt. Okay, so Wyatt is gonna, as his first action, try and move forward of everyone. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be quite difficult because there's a Minotaur, a Johnson in the way, and Prod is somewhere near you. You don't want to crush and have.
Johnson's like, move.
You don't want to step on him and then get nasty spikes in you, and then crush Prod.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's athletics -2, just to get through.
So that would just be minus 9. And then
Yeah. Okay, roll it.
Yep. That's a 16.
You a fat ass horse. You're sort of
Excuse me.
you're sort of stuck back where you are with Prod. You're not really gonna get through, especially when you've got the swing of an axe coming basically at your head height.
Well, to be fair, I understand that because I am actually a Clydesdale, so they are known to be big
rather
horses.
large.
It's at your head height. If you go near that without any caution, that's a clean cut.
You'll just become the headless horse.
Which isn't as cool.
It's not as cool as the headless horse.
Bonus, you'll be undead, hopefully.
Yeah, if we can find a way to raise you.
Yeah, if we can find a way to raise you, you'll be undead.
We just glue your head. We're just gonna glue your head back on and
Staple it back
there
on.
we go. Staple.
You have two actions remaining, Wyatt.
I'm going to use. So it's just the Minotaur.
Mhm.
Yep, only him.
Only him.
I'm gonna use a Thunder Strike on this guy.
Nice. Right. Two things. What's the range?
120 feet.
What's
Okay.
the area of effect?
What's the area of effect? You're in a small corridor.
What spell is this?
Thunder Strike.
Thunder Strike.
That is a good question that I don't know the answer to.
What's
Range 120 feet. Targets one creature. Defense. Basically
Okay, it's
face
just only
down.
one.
Oh,
it
it's
only
one
targets per
creature.
someone.
Cool.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the information I needed to know. You may roll Thunder
Yeah.
Strike. You may roll...
Okay, yeah. It was like, okay, it's one creature. No, it's just
Nice.
everyone must die.
No, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a wide circle.
Because it sounded rather similar to Thunderwave.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure that you're not going to kill everyone.
Mhm.
That'd be worse.
So
If you got killed by the horse.
The first dice is 1d12.
Did you roll to hit yet?
Hang on. Hold on.
Or do I need to roll or
Oh,
something?
defense, basic reflex. Okay, I was wondering what was
Okay, so it's a
missing.
reflex save.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
Oh.
28. That 20 being a natural 20.
Even
And also,
so,
I believe that's lightning, yes?
Thunder.
yeah, dealing 1d12 electricity.
Would you
damage
call
and
that-
1d4
electricity
sonic damage.
damage.
He's resistant to electricity.
Is he resistant to sonic damage?
Sonic.
I'll save us the trouble. I don't know if sonic damage is a thing in this game.
I don't know.
Actually, you're right. It is.
I would say that would be mental.
If you crit succeed on those kind of things, you don't take any damage.
Yeah.
Anytime it says a basic save, then it uses the same rules each time.
Okay. So nothing happens, basically.
No, he just tanks it. Doesn't affect him.
Sort of,
Sorry, Clydesdale.
yeah.
I still got one action left.
Mhm.
Let's see if
I mean, with your we'll be with -5 as well.
If he doesn't have attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try needle darts.
Right.
That also targets one creature.
Cool.
Is it 60 feet?
Yep, he's within that.
Oh yeah,
this corridor.
this corridor's not
We're
even
close
happening.
quarters here.
Yeah, you are close quarters.
So, 19.
You're on that one.
One. That's a
He-
fail.
Mm.
I
He
think
fa-
this
he-
needle thing does piercing damage, yeah?
Yes, so it's resistant.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it does.
so he'll take half damage on that.
He'll still
That
roll
would be well.
damage, but you only take half.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He failed,
5d4.
but he's
Ooh,
resistant.
Ooh.
So roll your 5d4 and then give me the half.
So that's 14. That would be 7 then.
7.
For 7
Okay,
total.
cool. Right,
Bad. That's me done.
that is you. Prod.
All right. Prod is a little worried considering this guy seems very scary, very big, but that's what
The fact that
conventional
Javier has
sports
had a
are
panic attack before.
Yeah.
for. Yeah,
Start
that
in the
wasn't
fight.
great. That
Not
definitely.
great for morale.
No.
Yeah. So let's if I do a movement action,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Also, that reminds me. barbarians. Free action on initiative.
Yep.
They rage. And if I take a movement action, because I'll have to get up there anyway.
Yes, you do.
Could I move in a way to flank with one of my friends?
What do you mean you're flanking one of your friends? And which friend?
If we, whichever one's in melee, I want to be
You
on
would
the
have to move behind the Minotaur in a small corridor.
And he's with the open door.
That might not be as bad as it sounds, because in 5e, everyone gets attack of opportunity. But this one's a gamble. And I think I'm going to call the bluff.
Okay.
If it's possible to use 35 feet to get behind this guy so that I'm flanking with
Javier's.
Who's up in melee? Javier's, yeah. I would like to do so.
I will let you roll an athletics.
Athletics, got it.
I'm running is perception just to see if he sees you. Which he doesn't. So
sweet. 28.
But yeah, perfectly fine. You can get on.
Excellent.
You're nice and small, so you can just start hopping along your friends.
Nice. Yeah. So action 1 will be for Prod to get into a flanking position. Action 2 and 3 are going to be to introduce sword to skeleton.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Remember that.
So we now know the damage dice of this. It is 4d4.
It's 4d4.
Those are d6, Alex.
It's not looking great. I got a 19. Even if his AC is going down, I don't know if that's going to do it.
I'm missing a d4. Anyway, irrelevant information. You hit.
Sweet. 4d4.
And the sword, I will tell you this right now. It's a magical effect, but it won't be anything he's resistant to.
Nice. That is the strength. That's the rage damage. So this is plus this.
What did it go?
17 damage.
17. Wow. If it didn't see you before, it knows you're there now.
Good. You can see this next attack coming.
Shing chang. As you where are you hitting it?
Probably just going for one of his shins.
Your shins. You whack it shin. You see the blade spark a blue light. And as it hits the Minotaur, you feel a little bit stronger. You can add a +1 to your rolls.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. No. This might crit.
Laugh the sound of that.
I did do that right. Okay, here we go. That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, hit.
Including the guy's lower AC.
Yeah, hit.
Is that a crit? Sweet.
His was 60.
Okay. Does that +1 to everything also include the damage?
Yes.
Sweet. On and doubled with a crit, that is going to be 34 points of damage.
34. Or you take one of its legs out. Well, who?
Yeah.
As it sink, you see a blue light just cut through its leg, and you see it sort of slunk down to the floor, and it's using its axe to sort of stabilize itself. So it's gonna have a harder time hitting you.
This is actually very on brand for another ability that he has. See, every type of weapon has a different effect when you crit. You don't get that effect unless you're a certain type of class or you level up enough.
Yeah.
Prod has it when he rages. And this is like a longsword.
Yes, longsword.
So this guy's not just off guard to us, Javier's. This guy's off guard until I believe, at least the beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
My next turn, of course.
So he won't be able to hit properly because he'll have to try and move himself to try and hit you at least. Because he's missing a foot.
How interesting.
He's missing a foot.
That's Rod's turn over.
Well, it's Javier's turn.
Yeah.
He's off guard.
He is off
I
guard.
did.
Oh, how nice. That's like a birthday present, really. Let's see if I can roll 10 over his AC and get a crit on a sneak attack. That might be a crit on a sneak attack.
What'd you get?
32.
Yeah, that's double. That's double his AC.
Yeah. Let me quickly roll the sneak attack with the doubling.
Yep.
Okay, it's not terrible damage, but it's 13. 34 points of damage.
Whoa.
Halved to 17.
After 7, yeah, because
it's slash.
slashing. Right, let me quickly do some math while you, if you're doing 2 more
I'll
turns.
take a second.
Go ahead. Quickly do some math.
That would be 32, but it's a 28 because of my -4 penalty.
Hit.
Is that also 10 above his AC?
16.
So yes, it is. That's another crit.
Nice. What weapon are you using?
A kukri. So it does 2d6, then the 2d6 for the sneak attack.
Just to double check, does the if you're on the listing for the item, does it mention the deadly trait?
It does not.
Okay, I'm getting confused with a different weapon. You can continue.
Okay.
Sorry.
10, 14.
Ignore my oohing. I'm sure it's not
40 points of damage.
Yeah.
Half to 20.
Javier, how would you like to do this?
So, as he's like down lower at Javier's eye level now, for the first attack, that's going to go right up through his jaw from the bottom.
Nice.
And then with the secondary dagger, I'd even take the slightly lesser damage, but it would still not matter, I imagine.
No.
With his other dagger, that is going to go straight through the head from the side, and he's just going to rip the two apart as best he can.
So at your turn, at your final attack, he had 21 points of health. So yeah,
I wiped 17 of that in the first attack.
Yeah,
boy. Yeah, you saw as you break him up, he breaks in half, and you can't hear what he says, but you can. John can hear sort of garbled, just sort of going, "You don't know what mistake you've made," as he just falls down to the floor. It's up to Johnson if he wants to repeat that to you.
Well, that was fast. And then he repeats it. So yeah.
You repeat what he says. You tell the group.
Yeah.
He says you don't know.
Yeah.
Fighting us.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. Good job, gang.
Alright.
Yeah.
Javier's is just like a wave of relief has come across him at this point. And he doesn't even just speak, he just sighs.
As you see his body sort of like flump to the floor, the bones, you can sort of see the spiders start taking away the bones, and the axe is left behind.
Javier's is going to pick up the axe, look it over.
It's two-handed for you. It was one-handed for him.
Hand it over to Prod and say, "I'll trade you."
Big axe, shiny sword.
Big axe. That's gonna be a pretty tough sell. I think first off,
honestly, I think the axe will probably do more damage in terms of actual damage.
Yeah,
that is true. I mean, this is like the best trade for Javier's of all time. But
I will clarify. It's a double-headed axe, so it has the two heads.
Nice. Yeah, Brad will swap it out because we just had that big like awesome teamwork move. It's like yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
magic sword.
I had an idea. Even if you didn't go behind and you stayed on the same side as me, I have the feet tumble behind. So I could have tumbled underneath him and gone to the other side that way.
Nice. Okay. Cool. So, Javier, you have the wish sword. And you have the Minotaur's
Nice.
axe prods.
Sorry, future me.
Oh,
Yes, it turns
mate.
out the way I think it is.
What? I don't even know.
Don't even know. Don't even know. Okay, cool.
Javi hasn't even been here. He's like he's a really cool sword.
That's fair. It is a cool sword.
As you hand as
Right. And he
Yeah.
can actually kind of use it.
yeah, as you pass it over to Javier's, you see the blue glow dims. And in your hand, as you feel it in your hand, you can feel it's slightly heavy for you, and it almost feels like it's almost asking you for a wish. Like I said, you've used me now. I need my side of the bargain. It's almost like sort of going, right, come on, buddy.
Maybe it is the best deal for not the person I was thinking.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna need something in return.
Javier's is gonna. He's gonna turn to the group. And what do we wish for?
More magic swords.
300 coins. 300 coins.
No.
I
Not
heard like, Prod told me what happened with that.
Yeah, bad.
Oh man.
We be out of Spider Forest.
That's a good wish to start with. Right, any raise on that? Right, because we got to, we have to like word this stupidly carefully. Right. Let's figure out how we do this.
I wish I was somewhere safe that isn't in the forest of silos.
Yeah.
Us, as long as we. The big thing here is like
We've got to say
wish-
we. We've got to say this group, not just I, because otherwise I'm just going to disappear and you're all going to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's quite particular on wording.
Why the dad?
Yeah, let's not have let's not have a. I wish my friend was safe.
Yeah. Is Roger his own friend?
Do you think we're overreaching if we ask to be sent to a settlement that is going to be friendly to us?
Well, that would be the rebel camping, really.
You'll have to roll 2d6
well,
for the success of the wish as well. Right?
They'll be friendly to me.
Yeah, if it's like the place we set up before we went to the Hades door, that should be fine. And if the wish tries to backfire to the previous rebel camp, that place is not friendly to us. There's probably robots there.
I think that's what we go for.
So I need your wish, please. In your wording.
Wish for me and my 3 companions currently with me to be instantly teleported to the current rebel camp.
Can I have 2d6 roll, please?
I like it.
I don't know how this works, but I got a 7.
So that's middling success. So, as you all know, wishes work having success rates. So middling, you get what you want, but with a twist. Normally, it's quite negative because it has a sick taste of humour. Obviously, failure it fluctuates entirely, and 10 and 12 you get what you want. So 7, you are going to the current rebel base. Let's just say it goes spins a wheel on time, and you are now in the past.
Man, not the past.
And it spins a wheel, it takes you to the past. You are there before you arrive.
Oh man.
Where is everybody?
You hear the very distinct sound of tomatoes being thrown.
We need to hide. We need to be out of view now.
Are we gonna be ourselves? Are we gonna have to see for ourselves? I don't want to do that.
No. We cannot let that happen.
We
You
cannot
understand how
see
travel
ourselves.
works.
We didn't see ourselves in the past. We can't see ourselves.
Time travel.
We like.
I think
hear,
it's fine
but
if we see them,
here?
but they can't see us.
Right.
No,
Javier
because
is going to actually take off his ready use disguise, and you see his face shape completely change underneath. Although his body shape stays generally around the same. But he does look completely different. His hair is now a blondish color. He has a slight sort of goatee-ish style beard, and a very sort of furrowed brow.
As you're all thinking what to do, you hear the very distinct noises of some B2 droids approaching your location. The ones that you were attacking. They're coming from behind the house and coming around.
I am going to hide immediately.
I am also going to hide.
Because if time travel will work, you can't die before you die. That causes some funky shit. Okay, everyone hiding. Can I ask you for a perception roll, please?
Okay.
Just to find a
Perception?
place. Just to find a
Okay,
place.
yeah.
Oh, perception.
Just to find a place to
Okay.
hide.
28.
28. Oh, God. Oh, do I...
31.
31? Oh,
Nice.
God. Prod, you have decided to become a houseplant.
You might actually
He's a
have
pseudo
better
Wudo.
They can't see me. I'm a houseplant. 23 from Wyatt. 23 from Wyatt. How is the horse hiding really well?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Just puts a
He's
blanket
going
on his
in that
face.
secret. He's going in that secret passage. John, just not on the
Yeah.
side.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Okay.
I think this is how he's just hiding. So
God,
it's
are you-
just in our shit memes.
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Just
Just behind
let it
a
be behind
tree.
a tree. Oh.
It's just behind a tree.
That's not that bad.
You know what? Hero point. Go on, you can have one for that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's funny
It's
as
like
shit.
the tree is brown, so like he's just like blending.
No, it's
in.
a perfect horse-shaped tree.
Yeah.
Aha, perfect. Pro.
This is what Wyatt's like right now.
You can't see anything. Cool. Where are all of you hiding? Where are all of you hiding?
So obviously the back of the house there's sort of like bits of roof shingles that have fallen off, some crates around. Javier's just gonna dive behind those crates and keep as still and quiet as possible.
Cool. Prod, where are you hiding?
Prod's going to use some of the water around to help with the plan here. He's going to like basically just stoop down. I don't even want to begin to think of how Leshy gets involved in breathing, but it's going to just be like a little bit above the water enough that he can like still breathe.
You're in the house. You're not in the water. You're in the house.
House plant it is.
So that's actually how Prod is, not how Wyatt is.
Yeah.
Is the meme I sent.
Yep. Prod. Like
It's a great joke for how barbarians do hiding.
their
You just
vision.
yell at somebody.
Their
You
vision,
do not see me.
their vision is based on movement. They do not see me. You just see your future self. No, you see your past self, and you go. You intimidate yourself. No. Yeah, we established Wyatt is horse safety. John, where are you hiding?
I am hiding.
Sorry, yeah. I want to know what paperwork bunks. I'm curious.
Can I make the stupidest suggestion of all time?
Sure.
So
You hide in the crate that we found you in. We abduct the current timeline version of you,
You push
and
the
then
current.
they find you.
You push the old one out, put the new one in, and go. You fuck off.
This is just a paradox waiting to happen.
so I gotta announce.
Okay, right. I will allow this to happen if you want to take your old self out, John. However, touching your past self is. We will come to that later on.
It doesn't have to
Oh
be.
boy.
You can
It
push
doesn't
him
have to
Oh,
be
boy.
Johnson. But it might still be like paradoxical. I don't know. But we could be the ones that get to card out the Kurino.
I don't know that we have the time, unfortunately.
I'm
That's
gonna
true. We
say,
have no reason in character to do this.
yeah. I mean, you would know that he's in there, so obviously you know currently in your current position that no, he's not in the box. He's on the cart with you guys.
Exactly.
Jonathan's on the cart in the box with you guys. So Jonathan wouldn't have the box.
Dawn. Where am I hiding then?
I would say
I know.
what did you roll on your perception?
23.
An old painting opens up.
Cool. He goes in there.
As it sails behind you, you feel like you're in a tiny little cupboard. And stealth roll, everyone. I'll make this the last little thing. Stealth roll, please, everybody.
That's pretty good.
Prod 16. Okay, it'll be depending on this person's roll. Okay. 16. What did you, Wyatt and John.
Okay,
John, I'll give you
+2,
a
okay.
+2 because you're technically behind a painting.
I got 16.
Okay.
Just keeping track at home. That's 3 natural 6s in a row.
Yeah.
Nice. I
So-
got a 32.
So yeah, Javier is fucked off. Right, let's see what this person says. See. Okay, they're not really paying attention, so cool. They don't. They see the horse, and they just sort of go. You know what? You know what, let him. He thinks he's hidden.
Who are we to ruin his fun?
And you hear what sounds like something coming from the radio, and you hear they're coming towards the house. Quick, get them! And then you hear the very distinct sound of going. Can I get you? I'm gonna message you because I want Boo to say this for me, please.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Yes, you should.
No, he hasn't messaged you what you're supposed to say yet.
Yeah.
Sit out.
Okay. And we put Boo in a timeout.
Yeah, no, not the timeout. No.
And as the DM whispered, the Discord is silent, waiting for the response.
Terrified.
You should be.
Apprehensive as to what the fuck is going on.
Boo! Your message has been sent.
Okay, you hear a robotic voice say, "Find commandos. They should be on their way. I'm sensing them. Do not allow them to get away."
And that is from a very particular B1 battle droid.
Javier
Hi.
would recognize that voice, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm. And you also see perception check, Javier, because you know that voice.
Oh boy.
24.
That's Roger. With an M insignia burnt into his head.
We're gonna kick that robot's butt.
Oh my god, it's Modger! No!
And
It's
Modger. It's Modger.
you know what? That's where we're ending it. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you.
We broke the DM.
Fuck all of you.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, I allowed so much. I'm not allowing Modger. Right, let's go find someone to raid, shall we?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
God.
that's a
Don't
good
go
cliffhanger.
back.
Oh my god, it's Roger.
and this fucking nightmare.
And then the text
Sammy.
appears on the screen. To be continued.
To be
Yeah.
continued.
Yep.
And then you just see like a scribble.
Appears.
You just see a scribble note of me going, no Modger's not a thing. Shut up.
Yeah.
Modger is the only.
I don't care. I will call them Modger.
Unless you want to call, unless you want us to call them Maroger.
No, absolutely not. Take one of your hero points away.
No, I earned it.
Do you know what? I'm writing down Modger just so I remember it, not because it's a thing.
Using 1009.
Okay. Fuck you all. Right, let's. Oh my god! You know what? Every day's a unique experience, isn't it?
Every day is a learning day.
Every day's
day you learn that we don't care.
No, you do not care at all.
We give absolutely zero fucks.
Zero fucks. Oh my god, that's so funny. Right, we will raid. You know what? We'll raid Floppy. We haven't raided them in a while. They are playing some Elder Scrolls.
Hell yeah, some Oblivion.
So, absolutely raiding.
Oblivion?
The remake.
Floppy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do follow Floppy.
Floppy fall.
I almost said Flollo.
Flollo?
Floppy.
You flollo
Follow
floppo.
Floppy.
You flollo fioia.
Follow floppy, flollo.
I love that movie.
That's flubber.
Flollo.
Right.
Don't forget to Flollo Floppy.
Right. Make sure you flollo floppily. Thank you all for watching. We will see you. Well, I will see you on Monday for the game that they're currently playing, which is Elder Scrolls Remaster. We will.
Modger for president.
No, Modger can fuck off.
Goodbye, Moderates.
Summoned will be back in 4 weeks' time. We're going to take a little break, but we'll be back with some stupid shit instead. More stupid than this series.
There you go.
More stupid than this. And thank you all for watching. Do go check out Astro, do check out Paperwalk, check out Super Mask Healer, and Boo can fuck off.
You already have them.
He already left, so right. See you all later. Goodbye.
Bye, Moderates.
Bye, Modger Man.
Fuck all of
Modger
you.
Man, I like that.
Fuck all of you.